Tonight, we are going to be taking some photos for the Whatnot show. I got to take photos of all the inventory and put it into the show. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight on live. So I'll do them one by one. Probably get about half the pile done on live. So I'm just here for anything besides submarine talk. Yeah, I know. If you go through TikTok right now, that's all you see is submarine talk. It's actually pretty crazy. If you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook and you're watching the replay, make sure you say replay in the chat. I figured I'd include you guys in tonight's live too, because I'm just going to be walking over to Lightbox and taking some photos and then walking back. So you guys can see all the mess over there behind my shoulder. Tons of bags from this week. That's what we're going to be working on next week. But you can also kind of see, if I spin this a little bit, you can see all those are items for our Whatnot show. There you go. Everything over there is going to be loaded up. Actually, everything is currently loaded up. It just doesn't have any photos. That's what I'm going to be working on tonight. So if you guys want to go see what's up, go check it out. We got everything pretty much loaded up or ready to go. I'll give it a couple of seconds for everybody to hop in, and we'll go ahead and get started. Let me know how everybody's sales have been today. Mine have actually been okay today. I think I sold Poshmark. I think went off today. I think I had quite a few sales on Poshmark today. Let's see. What are you doing? People can see you just doing your thing over there. 4 sales on Poshmark, one of which was the October sweater. If you guys remember, I picked that up like 2 weeks ago, and I was worried about that. I didn't know whether it was going to sell well, and it sold for $38 within an hour of cross-listing. So that's pretty cool. I just sold 35 items. I know you did. Had 8 sales today. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm at 9 or 10. I'm at 10 sales today, which is awesome. Oh, no, 11 sales because I shipped out a pair of, if you guys remember those Good American jeans that you saw in the video from 2 days ago from Goodwill. One of my followers bought that off me. And I already shipped it out. I literally shipped it out immediately, so she'd get it right away. She lives in Florida, so she'll have it like within the next day or two. She should have it. So what's up, Jen? Jen, did you go to Red, White, and Blue today? We skipped out today because we were setting up for the Whatnot show and everything. If so, let me know. What's up, Fireball Flippers? Appreciate you coming on in and hanging out. You guys are going to be able to see the picture taking process for Whatnot. It's actually super easy. If you guys ever wanted to set up a Whatnot show, you're going to kind of see a little bit of the ins and outs. Kayla already did the hard work preloading everything in. She's actually super tired from loading everything in today. It took all day for her to get it all in because you got to weigh each item, make sure you put the proper weights in. But I just have to take the photos and that's it. So what's up, Sandy? Appreciate you hopping in. No, I didn't thrift today. I cleaned my house. Nice. Do you still have a big death pile? Do you want to sell your death pile? That's what I need to know. Sold the Shot Kenny Rogers vintage leather jacket for $212 today. Yeah, the leather jacket, the U.S. Navy leather jacket that I found the other day was a Shot too. I think it's how you pronounce it. Scott or Shot or something like that. I don't remember. I think it's Shot. That's how you pronounce it. But I found one of those the other day, and I have it listed for $400. I did not know how good that was when I was in the thrift store. I bought it for $35, thinking I was going to sell it for around $150. And when I went home and looked up comps are like really, really good for that jacket. So you don't want to talk about that, pal? Can I borrow Kayla next week? No, she's my Whatnot lister. You can't have her. Shot is correct. Yeah. It's really, really good jacket. Really good brand to be on the lookout for. It said U.S. Navy or USN something on the jacket, and I didn't see below it in small letters. It said Shot NYC, which is a really, really, really good brand to be on the lookout for. First time I ever found one of those jackets, and I didn't even realize it till we got home. So I have it listed for $400, and it's in mint condition. It even has the Navy buttons on the front, which are really good. Appreciate everybody hanging out. If you're new here, hit that follow button top left-hand corner. I'm just going to be taking photos tonight for our Whatnot show. By the way, we are giving away a pair of Yeezy slides as buyer appreciation tomorrow. So come to the show. Go pre-save it right now. Literally go to the show and pre-save it if you haven't already because you want to be there. Just buy one item. You're entered in the giveaway. If you win that giveaway, I don't even know what those are going for right now. Let's look it up really quick. What are Yeezy Slide Onyx 2022-2023. They are selling right now in a size 10 for $135 is the lowest ask on StockX. So if you win those, you win $135. You can buy one item. You can use the link in our bio, sign up, you get $15. Use that $15, get something for close to free or free plus shipping, and then you get entered for a pair of $135 Yeezy slides. So these are mine. You're not getting them. If you win them, I'm rerunning the giveaway. What is the jacket you're talking about? The SHOT jackets. SCHOT. If you look it up in my store, just go to my eBay store and type in SHOT. You'll be able to find it. Appreciate the roses, John. Thank you so much. These aren't yours. Yeah. She's not allowed to have them. She can't have them. Jordan, you got to buy something tomorrow so you can get them. They're size 10, so they're a really good size. A little bit big for most average woman feet, but I mean they're slides, so you can wear them a little bit big. But yeah, I figured that would be a cool giveaway. I got them for retail, so I only paid, I think they were $70 retail. So I figured that would be a really cool giveaway to do. So, all right. Let me reset this goal really quick because you guys absolutely destroyed that goal. You guys are throwing roses at me. I guess we'll switch it up. We normally do roses all night, but we'll do some tacos. Bonobos pants to pick up. If you pick them up cheap enough, yes. I want some Yeezy 350s. I got 350s. Jordan, I have 350s, but I can't do those as a buyer giveaway. That would be crazy. Giveaway. Maybe on our 1,000th sale on Whatnot, we'll do something crazy like that for a giveaway. When we hit your size 10, that's average. Size 10 for men. Are you a men's size 10, Jen? Or are you women's size 10? Maybe for our 1,000th sale on Whatnot, we'll do something crazy like that. I got some really good shoes I can give away for our 1,000th Whatnot sale. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Oh my gosh. You guys are going to make me do the goal that you don't want me to do. Let's just do TikToks. I like TikToks better. They're cheap. Question, is there a way to see your sales total on the Whatnot dashboard? Yes. If you go to it should be when you go, hang on. Let me look it up. I know there is. It's the top left-hand corner, Cat. It'll show your total. It should be under, if you go under my shipments on the top left, it should say your total, right? Or maybe it's under the orders page. I don't know. I don't have an active show right now with sales, so I can't really show you. Appreciate it. John, stop. That's enough. You've done enough. How much do you sell a Nuitag Taylor Sportsman Trophy riding pant? I found 2 pair. Well, I would go to eBay, and then what I would do is put Taylor's Sportsman riding pant, and then hit enter. And then you said they're new with tags. You bought 2 pairs new with tags. There's 32 listed in new condition, and they are listed pretty high. 46, 55 for 2 pairs, 84. They're kind of all over the place, but I would list them for 30, probably like 34 to 44, 35 to 45 is what I'd list them for. There's only 10 sold. So John, appreciate you. Stop it. There's only 10 sold and 32 listed. Not a great sell-through rate. So I'd try to list them low to get them to move. That's what I would do if I were you. I know John is going crazy. 96 TikToks, sending gifts. John, stop it. Felix is throwing the world at me. All right, let's do another cheap gift because now I'm feeling bad. Let's do some TGIFs. There we go. TGIFs are cheap. Do you list equally across all platforms or favor one more than other? The only thing I list on eBay that I don't list on other platforms is hard goods. Like my train sets, I don't list those on Poshmark or Mercari because I don't really think they're going to move well. Maybe on Mercari they'd move okay, but I just leave those on eBay. But when it comes to clothing, which is primarily our business, it's probably like 95% of our business. We cross-list those to all platforms. So like when I gave out stats for that auto posture video, that's why I said those numbers are not skewed. Also, when I talked about that dude that said clothing doesn't sell well on eBay and how he doesn't know what he's talking about, I have a store perfect for an example on how he doesn't know what he's talking about because I sell clothing on all sites. I do not favor one across the other with clothing because clothing sells well on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. So we'll cross-list it to all of them. John, I'm about to block you. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to block you, but you're going absolutely insane right now. Jenny, what's up? John, you know how I get you to stop giving gifts? Watch. This is how I stop getting you to give gifts. Ready? I set a goal that I know you cannot achieve. And then that is like my gift bug spray. Okay, ready for this? Okay, there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We actually have so much stuff for the Whatnot show for tomorrow that we can't even put everything on the rack. I can't show you guys because I can't turn my computer that much. But as you can see right here, we even have stuff on the table. We have all that full, and we have stuff on the table too. So we have a ton. Yeah, John, good luck. Good luck, John. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start taking pictures of everything, and we'll work on getting it all done. How many items you list a day? I try to do 20 a day. I've actually listed 20 today, this morning, and cross-listed everything. So everything is done. The only thing I have left to do is set up for this Whatnot show. So appreciate you, John. Thank you so much. John, you're getting a follow, by the way. You're going absolutely nuts right now. I've done pretty good with some hard goods on Poshmark, mostly kitchen home items. Yeah, kitchen home items, like, for example, Fireball flippers. I list like Christmas houses. I list those to Poshmark because those actually sell pretty well on Poshmark. Appreciate the turkeys. But I don't list like trains. I wouldn't list like maybe video games, but like stuff like that I don't think would move well on Poshmark. It'd move better on Mercari. So if I was going to cross list it anywhere, it'd be Mercari first. I just finished my picture marathon. Nice. Taking photos all day. That's good. Found 2 pairs of high-end ladies sandals. Stuart Weitzman, Donald J. Pilner. Any price suggestions? I looked those up. I don't know anything about those brands. Maybe somebody in the chat will know. But a lot of those, you just look up model numbers, and it'll tell you exactly what you're supposed to list those for. So no problem. Autoposture is a game changer. It is. I'm trying to tell people, John. I think people will finally understand after they, they'll slowly sign up for it, and they'll be like, I'll do the trial version of it. I'll see exactly what this is. And they'll try it out, and they'll be like, why have I been waiting so long for this? It's literally like hiring an employee to do all the crap you don't want to do for 30. First month is $30. Every month after that is 35. I mean, it's cheap. It is actually underpriced, and I've told her that it's underpriced for what you get for the service. Just imagine, List Perfectly to cross list unlimitedly is $70 a month. That's just cross listing. Her service does a lot of stuff. So I think it's way underpriced for what you get. But hey, I'm not going to tell her any more about that because I want it to stay at that price because it's a really, really good price point for us resellers. I don't think any kind of collectibles would sell on Poshmark, but things like toys and plush, I've heard do well. Yeah, some stuff like that. I think it's more like niche areas will do well on Poshmark. Yeah, I know people sell a lot of plush on Posh, definitely. Price suggestions for a size 12 Lululemon leggings cropped length. Depends on the color on that. What do you say, Lululemon size 12 cropped leggings? Probably like 25. Does it
have a style like in the dot?
If there's a style code in the dot, look up the style code. But I'd say like 25 to 35 for crop leggings. Normally the full length leggings do a little bit better than the cropped, but
depends what it is.
She has a good size in size 12, so I'd say at least 25 to 35. Solid black. So I'd say 25 to 35 is probably where I priced that at.
But if there's a code, you'd be able to look up the exact name of it, and then you'll know.
Yep, look up the code, and you'll be able to see the exact name. Somebody asked, so that's a cross-listing service? No, Autoposture is not a cross-listing service, but I'm comparing it to what the price of like a cross-listing service is. Autoposture doesn't cross-list. It shares your closet. It sends out offers, and it relists your items on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, and Mercari. So that's what it does, but it can't move an item from one platform to another. It just refreshes your listings that you already have, which helps in search and all that. So yeah, I think a lot of people got confused. I had somebody hit me up, and after they purchased it, and they're like, where's the cross-lister? And I'm like, it doesn't have a cross-lister. I didn't say anything about a cross-lister. I signed up for Autoposture today. 4 sales already. I only had 12 the first 22 days of the month. Wow. 4 sales today already, and they only had 12 sales in the first 22 days of the month. That's insane. How many items did it cross list for you? Trey, do you know if you go to your dashboard, you'll be able to see on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay how many items got relisted for you today? I'm just curious. Trying to make an extra 200 weekly. How many items do you think is needed to JS? It depends on the items you have. It really depends on the items. If you want to make an extra 200 daily and you're selling items that sell for $1,000, you only need to have 1 item sell, right? You're selling a bunch of clothing that on average will sell for like $25 and your average buy cost is like $8. You're probably going to need to sell at least 20 to 30 items after fee, shipping, cost of goods to make that 200 sales weekly. So that just depends on what you're selling. So yeah, I'll put it out like that. I got 22 sales today from Autoposture, sharing over 7,000 times. Let's go. I had 7 sales in 24 hours when I signed up. Hadn't even sold anything for a week. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. Do you think I'm paying these people to say this stuff? Like it's such an easy sale. Once people start signing up, and you'll see, and you'll have now we'll have a whole paragraph of responses about how Autoposher works. I only promote products that work in my business, and Autoposher is one of those products. So everybody loves it. So where's the link? It's linked in my bio. I have a link in my bio. You save $5 with my code. I think it is. I think you have to click the link and put in my code. I think my code is just Kway Shop, but it says it in my bio, whatever my code is. I should probably know what my code is, but Yep. Hey, I just got an offer. Let's see what this offer is all about. It's a low ball offer. So your boy is countering. I've been getting a lot of low ball offers in the last week. A lot of them. How much is it for the Poshmark only version? It's $25, $20 with my code. For the eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop feature, it's $35, and then you use my code, you get it for $30 for your first month. I always tell people, let it do its thing for a full month. If you don't see any results, you can cancel. So you just paid $30 to get a full store refresh. Trust me, you're going to see results. Like the people in the chat, literally somebody said they just signed up for it and got 4 sales today, and they've only had 12 sales in the last 22 days. That's insane. I mean, insane. I love Autoposher and only have one thing. I have Autoposher and only one thing all week. You only sold one thing, Jen? Is that what you're saying? Me too. I had Mother Denim for 107. Someone sent an offer 60. Yeah, that's a super low offer. So super duper low offer. I need to find more things the same size to resell as a lot. Yeah, lots can do good. Chris sold something this morning. I was on his live, and he sold some Ralph Lauren shirts for I think it was like $50, and he had 3 Ralph Lauren shirts or something like that. So lots can do pretty good. I saw a fairly good Eddie Bauer Goose Down jacket today for $11. Would you pick that up? I would, but I'd probably wait to list it until the season starts. Jen, how long have you had Autoposher for? Is cereal a soup? Dustin coming back.
Oh no.
Is cereal a soup? Is cereal a soup? I would say cereal is a soup. It's a bowl of liquid, so it's got to be a soup, right? Do you still use List Perfectly? Yes. Again, Autoposher is not a cross lister, so I use List Perfectly to cross list, Autoposher to refresh my listings. So that's all I've been doing. Lots of polos and shorts. Nice. Almost a month and no results, Jen. Jen, I got to look at your store. I got to do a store review on you. I got to see what you got, because if it's refreshing all your listings and renewing them, you should see more results than that. Do Allbirds sell better fall and winter? Allbirds are kind of falling off a little bit. They don't do as well. They're not doing as well as they used to, at least. Do you use their shipping platform, Mercari? No, I provide my own label. I get my labels from Pirate Ship. Do they offer Autoposher only? No, they don't have Autoposher only yet. She just has a $35 plan, and that's it. But it's worth it. If you want to cross-list, Ricky, I would say start cross-listing. Cross-listing is actually something that I think is needed. Unless you're selling a ton on eBay, you should probably be cross-listing your stuff. So you individually list on each site, and Autoposher is tied into each site. Yes, it is. But I don't individually list on each site. I use List Perfectly to cross list to each site. And I use Autoposher to refresh the listing. So instead of surf sub method, lotting stuff is now the boogie board method. I like it. The boogie board method. Yeah, Poshmark has been slow for me. Jen, do you only sell on Poshmark, Jen? I'm curious. Yeah, I would always say cross list. If your Poshmark is slow, you probably should be moving your stuff to eBay, because my eBay is way better than Poshmark is this month. Let's pull up some totals. Poshmark has been slow all week, actually. Today's been the best day for Poshmark for me all week. So we only have about 7 days left in the month. I have 166 sales on eBay, 61 on Poshmark, 22 on Mercari. Poshmark is down 29 sales from last month. I also haven't been consistently listing for the last 2 weeks. I probably only listed about 60 to 80 items on average, which is down 20 to 40 items a week. So that kind of hurts my numbers right there. So if you cross post when an item sells, you have to go in and manually. Yes, I always do that anyway. I've never used List Perfectly to pull all my listings down. I never have used that ever. I've always manually gone in. I think it's actually faster to do it manually than it is to have List Perfectly. Log into List Perfectly, find the item, click pull down from all, then have it do its thing and pull it all down. I think it's just easier to just type in the item. If it sells on eBay, you only have to look it up on Poshmark and Mercari. So that takes like 30 seconds to pull it down. I was doing lots 2 months ago, and everything sells for 67 to 75. That's awesome. What's up, Mac Attack? How many listings a day? I try to do 20 per day, but in the last like 2 weeks, I really haven't. It's always Wednesdays and Fridays when we do our shopping days. Those are the days like I kind of fall off on those. Is having a store better for eBay sales? No, doesn't affect your sales. Do you wash before it's selling? Only if they have stains or bad smells. It's the only time I wash. What's up, Chris? If you could collect one other clothing item other than Coogis, what would it be? I thought about this the other day, and it's based off the video I put out today. I would actually like to collect like rare Tommy Bahama shirts, like the Disney collab Tommy Bahama shirts. I think it would be awesome to have a whole thing of Disney collab Tommy Bahama shirts. And I could actually wear those like during this time of year, and then the Coogis during winter season. I think that would be a cool collection to have. Just specifically Tommy Bahama. Appreciate you, Chris. Specifically Tommy Bahama Disney collab Hawaiian shirts. Also Rain Spooner too. I'd mix in Rain Spooner in there too, because if you didn't know, Rain Spooner does collabs with Disney. I'm actually thinking about it. I'm thinking about making a small wall of Coogis, and then the rest be all Tommy Bahama shirts. You shop on Fridays, red, white, and blue. We do sometimes. Appreciate you, Chris. We do sometimes, but Chris, holy cow, you're going completely insane right now. We do sometimes on Friday. This Friday we chose not to because we had to set up for the Whatnot show for tomorrow. By the way, go save the Whatnot show. We're giving away a pair of freaking Yeezy slides tomorrow. You have to be there. You got to buy one item. One item will get you entered. You do not want to miss it. What's your next purchase you want to make? Business and personal. The purchase I want to make the most, Mac, but I don't have the money to do so because I don't like having auto loans, is a car, and I want to get a Tesla. I want to trade in our car. Unfortunately, it just got in an accident, so the value is going to be reduced, even though it's completely fixed, which kind of sucks. But I want to get a Tesla. That's my next one. I have a Johnny Was dress in the wash right now. Found in the bins, has a stain. I'm trying to get out. That sucks. I'll show you guys a stain that I got right here. Oh, this hurts my soul because this is actually a really good shirt, and this would sell super fast. I know I tell you guys J. Crew. I don't really pick up J. Crew too often. This is a J. Crew Madras, I think is how you pronounce it. Indian Madras, but if you look, it looks perfect except for right below the pocket. I didn't notice this because there's a freaking blue stain on a blue shirt. But you guys see that? I missed it completely when I was at the thrift store. Looks like somebody, and we tried to wash it, but it's fresh ink and it actually spread a little bit. So that kind of sucks. It matches the shirt to where you can't even really notice it when you're holding it up because it's like an all over print shirt. Kind of blends in. But then when we got in, we noticed it has that. It is my size, so I could keep it. I mean, I don't care. It has a marker on the front, but nobody will ever notice that. It just sucks because that would have been a good shirt. It's a patchwork all over print. J. Crew. Really good, but man, sucks. Use hairspray. Did you dry it? Did you dry it in the dryer? I think she did. Yeah, I think she did. Use Fells Naphtha Walmart bar. We have that. We actually put that on it, and it didn't come out. Hairspray, toothbrush, cornstarch, rubbing alcohol. Holy cow! We got a whole concoction we're about to make. Okay, hairspray, toothbrush, cornstarch, rubbing alcohol. Use hairspray. Blot with a paper towel. Make a bandana for Joey? That would be smart. That would be actually pretty cool. So, okay, so I need to use hairspray. Everybody's saying hairspray. It's set in more than likely. Yeah, I have a feeling it is too. Try rubbing alcohol. Ink is a pain in the... yeah, it is. I know. At this point, I don't even want... See, this is what Chris would say, profit, not projects, and this is a project. And even if I got it like almost all the way out, I would still have to disclose it in the listing, and it's still not going to sell. But I could get it out and wear it myself. I think I could rock this shirt. You guys think I could rock this shirt? I think I could. This with a pair of Lululemon khakis. Got a pair of Yeezys on the bottom, Yeezy on the feet. I think I could rock this. But it just sucks. Didn't work on the Johnny Was, yeah. I think I could rock it. Y'all could have matching bandanas. Yeah, I could have somebody repurpose that. That would actually be a really awesome shirt to repurpose. So try Dawn dish soap. Okay, rubbing alcohol. Seems like everybody. Would you sell a stained shirt from a celebrity or try to clean it? If it's from a celebrity and it's stained, I don't know. It depends on the celebrity. I guess I would just list it and say it was worn by a celebrity. I mean, yeah. I mean, that would probably still sell. Got ink out of denim with OxyClean Max Force. It's a foam. Okay. See, that's like a $25, $35 shirt. So I don't know if it's worth it putting this much effort in for a $25, $35 shirt. I think I'm just going to redonate it. Where'd you get your Miss Me shorts? Why do you have them? Dying to know. Where did you get the Miss Me shorts? I got them from Buried. Buried wore them in one of his videos. If you go watch the video, it shows him wearing them. Why did you have to have them? I had to have them because Buried wore them. He put them onto his body. So I had to get them. Like, why wouldn't I get them? Why wouldn't I pay $38 for these? They were purchased from Buried. I mean, come on. He fit. Can you believe a man his size fit into these shorts? I couldn't believe it. I just had to have them just to see them in person to make sure that this was actually a thing. What was your last question? Dying to know. Well, there you go. Now you know. I had to buy them. Like, why wouldn't you buy those? They were worn by Buried. He's a super famous celebrity. He's super famous. Y'all ever scoop Charlie B jeans? Charlie B jeans? No, I've never scooped them. By the way, I want you guys, Mac, I'm about to boot you out of here. Hold on. I want you guys to follow Thrift and Flip right here. He goes live all the time. He's constantly at stores. I think he lives in California. So like right now he'll go to a Goodwill and I'll be like watching his stuff because I can't go to Goodwill at this time because it's 10 o'clock here in Florida. So you guys should all go follow Thrift and Flip if you're not already. He goes live. He goes to Goodwills. He does a lot of Goodwill bins videos and stuff like that. So definitely give him a follow. He's got good stuff. Buried Treasure. You don't know who Buried is? He's a super famous online celebrity. And he said, yeah, he did. Buried said he did fart in these. He asked me if I wanted him to fart in them. And I'm not going to tell you the message I sent, but he may or may not have. Yep, he's constantly live. He goes live at a good time. It's actually perfect time to go live because everybody on this coast doesn't have thrift stores open, so it works out perfect. Like right now it's like 6:58 for him. So I've got a Hawaiian St. Louis Cardinals made in Hawaii rain spooner shirt. Yeah, they do all kinds of different like limited runs of those shirts. What's up, Turtle Cam, aka Poshmane? They do all kinds of limited runs. They have Disney collabs. What other collabs do they have? I know there's all kinds of collabs they do, but Disney is one of the most popular. I'm thinking about collecting them. I really am. That would be awesome to have like a whole wall of Coogis and then a whole wall of Hawaiian shirts too to go along with it. Have like cold and warm weather stuff. Bought a few hundred clothing pieces from Alto Reed, sax player, from Bob Seeger the other day. Some Stain, many Peter Millar, Tommy Bahama. I would just list them and say it's hard to say that they're worn by him and have people actually believe it though. That's the hard part. I don't know if it increases the value any because it'd be hard to prove it. So if you had any other category to your biz apart from shoes, what would it be? Man, you got some good. Are you interviewing me right now, Mac? I like this. I like this interview. What's up, Dusty? Mac's interviewing me right now. So she's asking me if I would add anything to my business other than shoes. Collectibles, what would it be? I'm trying to think of a good one. There's a lot I can add to my business. For example, I don't do Amazon. I could do Amazon FBA and add that in. It's not technically a category, but it's a form of business that I could add to my business. I don't want to go down video game route. Not really interested in that. Video game market has kind of died a little bit. 2 years ago, video games might have been something I would have been interested in. It's very competitive though. Something I would add. Trading cards, no, I'm not interested in trading cards. Again, another market that had a big climb and then took a recent big hit. Man, that's a good question. I've got a lot of things running in my head, but I want to give the smartest answer. Shoes or accessories? No, she said I can't do shoes. I'm not interested in golf clubs because I don't really golf. I don't know. If I were to add a category, it would probably be a category that I currently sell in. And that would be something like collectibles, like the vintage trains. If you can get knowledgeable in trains, you can make really big money in trains because there's a lot of them that are worth really, really good money and they sell really fast. It's kind of cheating though because I kind of know the train market. What's something I sold really fast that I don't like pick up. Electronics is good, but that's like a huge category. That's a huge category. Yeah, just stay with clothing. I'm just trying to play with the question because there's so many people that do really good without just doing clothing. Wigs, no. Purses. Summer. I like that. I know that sounds weird for dude to say purses, but purses, if you can get really knowledgeable and learn how to authenticate purses, you could go to a store like Red, White, and Blue and you could kill it because you walk in there, you can see exactly what's fake and exactly what's real. And let's say I incorporated purses into like Whatnot shows. I think you ladies would go absolutely insane for some of the purses that we find because when we go to Red, White, and Blue, you wouldn't understand how many Louis Vuittons are there, but most of them are fake. Just imagine if you're able to spot the one that's real and you're able to pull that one Louis Vuitton. Coach purses, yeah, that's a really good one. Probably purses, but there are a lot of fakes. That's the key to purses. If you can learn how to authenticate all the purse brands, all the major purse brands, you could kill it. You could kill it. Where's Trisha tonight? I don't know what Trisha's doing tonight. Trisha's probably out and about. She's probably eating tacos right now. Probably taco. I was about to say taco. I was about to say something bad. Oh, man. I can't say that. I am set to 18 plus, but I do not want to say what I was thinking. So she's at a concert. Okay. What was that site for purses? No, Red, White, and Blue is a thrift store. Red, White, and Blue in Los Angeles is called Valley Center Thrift. Yeah, it's the same company. They're also called The Thrift Store as well. I think the one in Jacksonville is called The Thrift Store. It's owned by the same exact company too. They have different names. I was about to say taco munching, and then I was like, I can't say taco munching on live. That is a bad thing to say. I got to keep that low for TikTok because TikTok might ban me for that one. Wonder if Tennessee has any. They have a website. Red, White, and Blue has a website saying like all the thrift stores. They're all the way from Florida to Cali. They're all over the place. So sports equipment are really good to look at. Yes, they are. With sports equipment can go for big money too. What did I come into? I was going to say Trisha's probably out eating tacos, but I said I was going to say taco and then that. And I was like, wait, I can't say that on live because that doesn't fly here on TikTok. I'm going to Maryland next month and there's Red, White, and Blue. I'm going to go. Jen, you got to take video because I'm curious on how good if our Red, White, and Blues are good or if they're good everywhere. From what I understand, they are good everywhere. So just run a pick through Google Lens and Wiki's TikTok popped up. You ran a pick through Google Lens and WikiPix TikTok popped up. Wow, that guy's famous. Okay, I'll video and let you know. You should make a TikTok. Jen, when's the last time you made a TikTok, by the way? You were on fire for a little bit. You were making consistent TikToks, and then you stopped making them. So, all right, we got to take some photos. I got to move buried shorts. I only sniffed these 3 times, I promise. I told myself I need to stop. I have an addiction, and I need to stop. So I'm not sniffing those anymore. Oh. You know how many times I heard that in my life? I'm so tired of that. By the way, that's not even how you spell my last name. It's not even close to how you spell it. All right, let's take some photos. We got 70 items for tomorrow's Whatnot show. You guys are going to see a little tiny sneak peek of everything that we have available. I got to remember to put everything back all nice and organized too. I actually got to find a hanger. There we go. All these, yeah. I gotta make sure I put everything back nice and organized. Boxing, hockey, MMA for gloves, yeah. Some of those go for big money, big money. I've been liking Clown Ivy shorts to wear. Clown, if you like Crown and Ivy, you can find those everywhere. You can find them everywhere. What happened? I left for a second. All right, we're gonna have a lot of like basic stuff, like this Carhartt piece, and then we're gonna have some really good stuff too mixed in. So a lot of basic stuff, so that way people can buy stuff cheap, get entered in the giveaway, and then we're gonna have some really good stuff. So you guys are gonna see that as we go on. What's up, Sassy? Appreciate you hopping in. I got tons of DMs right now. DMs are going crazy. How'd you guys like that video today, by the way? It's not your typical K-Way video, but I figured I'd share with you the Disney experience. Sports equipment? Yeah, I should. What about liquidation? I don't like liquidation, to be honest. I think a lot of liquidation is kind of junky. It's really just a huge gamble. All those bags in the background. Which bags? I don't have any bags in the background.
Loved it.
All right, let's take some photos. This shirt is super wrinkly. Super duper wrinkly. I would play music, but I'm live on Facebook and YouTube, so I can't play any music. All right. Oh, the white trash bags? Yeah, those are all from this week's thrifting. We were supposed to, normally what we do is we hang those up. We put them on the racks, but unfortunately we can't because we have the whole Whatnot show set up. So I bought a few. Oh, I already read that. Pre-enter every item into the auction. Yes, but it's actually super easy. So to enter in about 40 items should take you only about an hour, and then you just take the photos. And the photos are super easy. You just take it front and back. It's just basically showing what the item is. We doing fridges again? No, I'm banned from doing all fridges. If I want to keep my marriage great and steady, I can't show any more of my fridge. Kayla does not like it when I show my fridge. She doesn't understand. You got to show the realness. And a real K-Way fridge is not the best looking fridge because we have these things called kids. Kids are messy. They're messy individuals. All right, I got to make sure I put all of these in order. So, Miss Me Shorts, I just showed them off. Chris, you're late. I gave him a little sniff too. Oh man, I got the hiccups. What'd you guys have for dinner tonight? I need to know. I had a Publix sub. It was good. I made 18 drafts this afternoon. Doing it your way, so much faster. Yes, do it. By the way, we have 78 saves on the show. That's pretty insane. Yeah, do it in batches. If you guys aren't listing in batches and you're doing like, you go list one item, you start the listing, and then you take your photos, and then you come back and finish the listing, and you're moving around the room a lot, try to do it all in one batch. So if you have 10 shirts to draft all 10. Then go take all 10 photos and then upload your photos and finalize your listing. That's how we do it. Appreciate you for the crown. Thank you so much. You guys are going crazy tonight with the gifts. You need to stop it. That's why I set my gift goal like that. Chris, you like my gift goal, by the way? I set that one for you. The number just reminded me of you. 1990 Coogee for $250. It depends on the color. The color is what matters on the Coogees, not exactly what year it's made. It's the color. What are your days off? We normally take Sundays off, but I mean, I love what I do, so it always feels like a day off. I don't feel like I worked at all today, and I've probably worked. I woke up at 10. I worked until like 3, and now I'm working again. So I really didn't work that much today, actually. But it never feels like work. You had to re-up on Lunchables today? Oh, you already know. You know the grind with kids. I gotta sell double items to afford food fridge these days. Yeah. Tuna sandwich? Okay. You had tuna sandwich for lunch. Tuna sandwiches are good any time of the day except for breakfast. You can't have them for breakfast. Do you like the bin stores that get returned, Amazon returns? I've never been to one. I think if you go on days and when they replenish, you can find some good stuff. But after that, all the good stuff is pretty much picked unless you want to dig and dig. That's not really my game. I don't like digging for stuff. That's why I don't go to the bins. Would you check my store and give me feedback? Forgotten Treasures? I will, but not tonight. I'll let you guys know. I'll probably do it next, either Tuesday or Thursday, because I have a special guest coming on either Tuesday or Thursday. We're still setting up the logistics of it. So whatever day I don't do, I'll do store reviews on the next day. I normally try to do 2 to 3 store reviews the night we do the store reviews. Woke up at 10, day in the life of favorite influencer. Yeah, exactly. You already know. What's up, Cass? What's up, the Poshmark photo roll? When you just barely tap, it selects pics. I have no clue, Erica, because I use List Perfectly to cross list. So I haven't used my phone to cross list in forever. So I don't know if there's something different. List Perfectly just moves all my photos over for me. We had spaghetti for dinner. Spaghetti's always good. Spaghetti's like a staple meal. When I was a kid, I used to have spaghetti like once a week. Pamela, what's up? Appreciate hopping in over on Facebook. We're just kind of hanging out. We're supposed to be taking photos, but I've only done one so far. So I kind of like just hanging out and chilling and talking. Then lower prices each day. Kat did mine tonight and forgot to look at my descriptions. Good job, Kat. Good job, Kat. That's the cat way. She's a rookie when it comes to doing store reviews. So a special guest is Little Mac. If y'all didn't know, Little Mac, we got to do a live together. We'll set one up. We'll set it up. We'll hype it up too. We'll get to know all about Little Mac. I'm gonna set up many like random questions for you. Like, have you ever measured the distance between your mailbox and your she shed? How long does it take you? How many steps is it to get from your mailbox to your she shed? It's horrible. I hardly ever list because 1,500 pics in my photo roll. That's insane. Chris, appreciate the hat. You're going insane tonight. You don't like Amazon bin stores? I've never been to one. I don't sell hard goods though. I sell mostly clothing. So those bin stores are pretty much primarily known for hard goods. So Cat's amazing. I don't know about that. You going to FlipCon? Lots of reseller influencers. I wanted to go this year. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Me and Ethan were thinking about driving up together and doing a trip up there, and then driving back and hitting a bunch of thrift stores on the way back, and maybe filming some content. But I don't think I'm gonna make it. I want to go, but it's a good amount of money, and it's like 3 or 4 days I got to take off to be able to do it. I'd rather just fly somewhere. You know what I want to do? I'm going to give you guys a secret right now. Okay. This is what I've been thinking about. And I need to, once we hire an employee, I can see this happening super fast. But I'm going to give you guys a secret. So if you're an influencer and you steal my idea, I'm going to call you out for it right now. You know what I want to do? I want to do a video series where what I do is I pick a random follower, a random person that's been following me for a while, especially some of my like old OG followers. And what I'll do is I'll fly out to their town. I'll give them $1,000. We'll go to a thrift store and I will thrift with you. And whatever we find for $1,000, you can have. If we don't make $1,000 within the first thrift trip, we'll go to another store and you have up to $1,000 to spend. Whatever you get to keep for free and you get to list it. And then, of course, I'll probably stay there a couple extra days and like check out the town and make some videos about it and stuff. But that's what I want to do. I want to do that as like a series. And those videos can do good because obviously you're giving money away. People will watch that. But I think that'd be a cool way to say thank you and be able to visit other areas, see how other thrift stores are, just go to random spots. So if somebody steals that idea, I'm calling you out on it. But that's my idea. But of course I have to let YouTube build up. It has to make sense to give away like $1,000. Maybe I start with like 500 or something like that. And then I move my way up from there. So I'm not cool enough. Should I request while tackling a gator? Yes, you should. But I want to set it up, Mac. I like setting up like interviews like that and stuff, just like having everything ready. But yeah, I think that would be a cool idea. Just like literally give away like $500, $1,000, whatever number I decide. I think 1,000 is a good number. And then they get to keep everything. So it like helps increase their business. They have me to help them thrift. So if they don't know like the brands to pick up, I can help them pick up brands. And of course, they get it all for free. So what are you at with YouTube? I'm only at like 3,600. But to be honest, I was on a climb for a while, but then I stopped making full length YouTube videos because I just don't have enough time to do it. It takes a lot to do that. So if once I hire an employee, that will come really, really fast. It will come super fast. Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, all around me. Yeah. So I think that would be pretty cool. I'm an OG. You are an OG. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to steal that idea, but if they do, I'm calling them out for it. You should get an RV and road trip. I thought about that with Kayla, but that's going to happen after the kids leave the nest because there's no way we can have 3 kids. Do you know how many times we will hear the phrase, "Are we there yet?" while we're in that RV? That does not sound like a lot of fun to me. So I'm in Colorado. Remember that. Yeah. See, I think that would be a cool series. And then I get to meet you. We get to hang out. Because I'm giving you $1,000, you get to buy me lunch. Like, no, I'm just kidding. But like, I get to fly out. I get to see your area. I get to film content. Like, that would be really, really cool. That'd be a cool idea. Spent over 300 today in Goodwill and felt good about it. There you go. So we would just like, you would go to one section, Pamela. I would go to another section, and we would just like, destroy that Goodwill. We go to 3 or 4 Goodwills. You spend $1,000 or whatever number I decide on. And of course, as the videos do better, basically the money I make from those videos, I'll be able to put right back in and fly out to different states. And I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I've been thinking about that for a while. Actually, I've thought about that for like 6 months. But yeah, I want to meet you. I want to meet everybody. Of course I do. I want to meet all the OGs. Enjoy your time with the kids. The time goes by so fast. It does. It does. Which pays more, YouTube or TikTok? If you build up your YouTube by far. YouTube has, I learned this recently. Shout out to the person who told me this. You know exactly when I'm saying this, it came straight from your mouth. But YouTube has the biggest search algorithm out of like any site. It's owned by Google. So Google is the biggest search algorithm. Google owns YouTube. So if you can get your YouTube to pop off, you can do numbers. Those people that are like the Harry Tornadoes and the Rally Roots of the world, they are making bank on their videos. And I would love to make bank on the videos. Of course, keep some for old K-Way and then be able to give back to the community tenfold, be able to like, just pour into you guys and like help you guys out. And like, and of course I get, trips out of it. I get to fly out to wherever you live and I get to visit areas I've never been to. And, it's cool for me and Kayla, but it's also cool for you guys. Everybody gets the win. So that's what I'd love to do. Fly out to each state, thrift in Alaska. I thrift in Alaska. There's, who is it on? What's her name? I forget her name, but I follow her on Instagram. Man, I wish I remember her name. I follow her on Instagram and she finds the craziest finds in Alaska because there's not a lot of people that thrift out there, but they get a lot of the heavy jackets and stuff. And she finds some crazy good stuff. So if you have any superpower, what would it be? If I could have any superpower, what would it be? I want to be able to fly. That would be pretty cool. I mean, who wouldn't want to fly? Duh. Start in Florida with $100, baby. I want to fly out where, like, out though, Felix. I want to be able to go to different areas. I've been in Florida thrifting for a while. I want to see different areas. So I feel like this is a Surfs interview. I know Max is like interviewing me right now. Surfs, how do you like that idea? That's a really Surfs. Did you steal this idea? I'm calling you out. But literally given like one of my OG followers, like once my YouTube pops off, like filming a whole video where I just fly out to them. I give them like $1,000 for me and them to spend in a thrift store. They're basically using me for the knowledge to find the men's items. I give them everything that we buy. We spend up to $1,000 and then it's all theirs. And then of course I film from other thrift stores and stuff like that in the area. But I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. I actually wanted to keep that to myself for a while. I can't believe I just shared that. I wanted to be a complete surprise, but now all 130 of you know all about it. So I'm close to Indy too. Hey, we can meet up. Surfs Up can come meet up with us and we can all go thrifting together. How about we fly there to do the same? We could do that too. If you don't have good thrift stores in your area, you can fly to me. Fly to me. That would work. X-ray vision would be pretty cool. It would be. It would be pretty cool. It would be. If you're flying, can I drive the four-wheeler to each state to do dual thrifts? Yeah. I'll just hold you underneath me, Mac. Just a three-way K-way. That's the way to do it right there. You already know. Now you have to do ASAP. No, I don't have to rush into that. I need to first hire an employee so I can start getting listings done in the background, and then I can focus on YouTube again. Do not invite more resellers to the area, Wayne. I'm doing it, Jen. I'm showing them your store too. And I'm going to say, this is where Jen thrifted. This is the spot where Jen thrifted. I think I have Juliet Finds and Flippin' Nana near me. You must be in the New York area then. Teleporting is cool too. That would be a cool one. What are we talking about? We're so random on this live. I guess I should just hang out for 10 more minutes and then I'll start taking photos after the live because I'm not going to get any work done with you guys asking me all these questions. That's not what I meant. You're flying like a flame to meet folks. I could do donuts on the way. Oh, okay. You're flying like a plane to meet folks. What's up, Amy? Amy's in the house. Everybody say hi to Amy really quick. Everybody really quick. This is what, every time Amy comes in, you always have to say hi to her. Everybody say hi, Amy, in the chat. Make her feel special. Bearded is close to you? Yes, he is. Have you taken any pictures? I've taken one. I've done one set of pictures. It's not like I haven't done any work. Okay? That's what happens. I have Juliet near me too. Yep. There we go. See, everybody's saying hi to Amy. Look at this. Look at this. I like this. Lecture Disney Springs. Leah, appreciate the hat. Holy cow. What'd you say? Hold on, I missed your comment. I see all the hi Amy's. Man, I missed your comment. Where is it? No, I lost your comment. Lecture Disney Springs. Store finds good info. Yes. If you guys don't do that, you should. If you have something like a TJ Maxx or a Nordstrom Rack or a Nordstrom store in your area, you should be making a trip there once every couple months to see, especially Nordstrom, because they get so many different brands. Not a Nordstrom Rack because that's where all the clearance stuff goes that doesn't sell. but go to a Nordstrom store because they have Gucci, they have Louis Vuitton, they have like basic brands that I pick up every day, like Peter Millar. They even have brands like Rhone, stuff like that, all throughout the store. And you could go there, you could feel the items, look at the MSRPs, see what's coming in, and then you could use that knowledge. Chris, appreciate the gift. You could use that knowledge for your thrift stores. When you go to the thrift stores, you're looking for the items that are Nordstrom. And if you find most brands you can find in Nordstrom are good resale brands. There are some that are like kind of like Brady, for example. I think Tom Brady's brand, that's not really good to resell, and that's all over Nordstrom. But you should be going there to look at the differences. Look at the price differences too, because you'll see a Peter Millar shirt that's priced at $98, and then you'll see one that's priced at $200, and you're gonna like feel it, look at the fabric, see exactly what the difference is between both of those. I do that often actually, and that's kind of what I did at Tommy Bahama store. But that was really a different kind of Tommy Bahama store because that was a Disney Springs one, so most of the stuff in there was Disney collab stuff, and it wasn't basic Tommy Bahama stuff that you'll find in normal Tommy Bahama store. Not you. Appreciate the follow. Can someone pin my comment above? Hang on, I'll read your comment, John. Hold on. If you're interested in a staff member, I can get a friend looking for a job in Tampa to DM you. I don't want to bring it. See, here's the difference between like if I had a warehouse space, John, I would say yes. I would say 100%. I'm looking for employees. I'm going to hire people like that. But because I run the business out of my house, I can't have just a random person coming into my house. I can't do it because I have kids. I can't, the person's going to have to work from 10 till 5 or something like that, or whatever hours they set up, and my kids are home during that time, and I don't want a random person here. I'd have to vet them, and that's a long process. But we're thinking about hiring my wife's my sister-in-law, my wife's younger sister. That's who we're thinking about hiring. And if we were to hire anybody else, it would be her mom after that. So my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and I love them both. They're awesome people, so I can work with them. My mother-in-law is not a typical mother-in-law. Like, I love my mother-in-law. I could sit here and have a 3-hour conversation with her, and we never get on each other's nerves. Like, she's awesome. She's the type of mother-in-law, like Kayla didn't get these traits from her, and I wish she did. When I go to her house, okay, when I was younger, my mom would make dinner and set it on the table and say, get your food and clean your plate when you're done. My mother-in-law, we go to the house and she sets my whole plate up. She gives it to me. And then she won't eat dinner until everybody else has been fed. She might pick at her dinner a little bit, and then she goes and like washes the plates. And then after everybody's eaten, she eats her food. And I feel bad every single time. I tell her, my mom's flipping over in the grave right now, telling me to make sure you eat your food and make sure I clean my plate. So I make sure. I make her mad sometimes because I clean my own plate at her house, but that's the kind of person she is. She's a very selfless person. She's awesome. So yes, I'm not your typical mother-in-law. Hire Kat and pay her in clothing. That's actually a good idea. Kat, you want to work for me? Kat would never work for me because I would make fun of her all day. I would literally make fun of her all day. That's exactly how I do for my family. That's crazy. That's like a what am I looking for? Like a old-timey mindset, if that makes any sense. Like an old-time mindset. Like women used to do that. They used to make sure everybody was fed, house was clean, like everything like perfect. That's exactly who the person she is. Like really awesome person. Appreciate you, Felix. Traditional, yeah, old-fashioned. That's what I'm looking for. You got it, Mac. You know all those country words. Old-fashioned mindset. Nice traditional lady. Person of service. Yep, 100%. I bought some stuff at Walmart clearance, selling for a profit on eBay. You can find stuff anywhere, Pamela. Walmart is a great source. If you go to the clearance aisle, just make sure you look up that stuff. But there are people that literally go to Walmart, such as Lorenzo Family Deals. He goes to Walmart, buys stuff, and flips it on Amazon for a profit all the time. Holy cow. I feel like a knight in shining armor. Some Batman stuff for $5 and $9, and they sold for $20 just a few days ago. That's awesome. You guys are Walmart shoppers. I like it. That's oppressing women these days. I know. I'm sorry for all the women in the chat that I just oppressed, but old-timey mindset. Hey, I cleaned dishes too. I put away the dishes today. I did that while Kayla was on doing her live today. I made sure I put the dishes away, and I'm going to clean the dishes after this live too, so she doesn't have to do it because I'm a nice young lad. Appreciate you for the cap, Felix. Felix, stop it. I have an older brother, and I make fun of him every day. Oh, yeah, I make fun of Kat every day of my life. Every day. Every day I make fun of her voice, everything. Okay, that's why I'm the type of person I am. I'm not put in the place. Yeah, you're a selfless person. That's a good thing. That's an awesome thing. Beatrice Treasures asked a girl from China to marry him for a green card. Did you guys see the person that was on his live earlier today? The person from New York. Was anybody watching that live? Oh my God! There was a guy dressed in he had like a bunny suit on. He had a bunny suit on and he was running around, like walking around New York, screaming at people. Crazy people he meets on his live. Absolute favorite snack. Absolute two favorite snack. What do you mean by that, Mac? What's my absolute favorite snack? Um, depends what kind of mood I'm in. Um, I never had these until recently, but I really like them, and that's flaming hot Cheetos. I had them about 2 or 3 months ago. It was the first time I ever ate them in my life, and I'm addicted to them. The only thing I hate about them is they get all over your fingers. And then, especially when I'm doing my live thrifts, if you guys ever see my fingers all orange, that's because I had flaming hot Cheetos the night before for a snack. So you can call me out on it if you ever see it. But if I want some sweets, I really like that cookie butter that Buried found. It's actually really, really good. I gotta try tangy chili. I've never had that either. I've only tried that. The bunny guy, yeah, it was a bunny guy. It was literally a guy dressed in a bunny suit running around New York screaming at people. I think he had a little something messed up in the brain, but hey, I'm here for it. He was hilarious. He was literally yelling at people, singing songs and yelling at people. So eat them with a spoon. I just grab the bag and just shake them into my mouth. So I was in Goodwill today for a long time, and it was so hot, and a woman took off her top, and I kid you not, she was walking around in her bra only with pants. No one said a word except me. I said, "Hi, mama. It's hot in here, isn't it?" Wow. The people you meet at Goodwill sometimes. Just took her shirt off with her top. Okay. Hey, nobody said anything. She's good to go, right? She's good to go. I feel like you're a fudge round type of guy. I don't even know what a fudge round is. Never heard of a fudge round in my life. Are you calling me round, Mac? Are you fat shaming me right now, Mac? Everybody unfollow Mac. I watch a movie, how they made flaming hot Cheetos. I need to watch it, but I know it's I probably won't eat them after that. Goodwill is getting fun as Walmart. Oh yeah, you guys ever seen that website, peopleofwalmart.com? That was I remember looking at that when I was in middle school or high school, peopleofwalmart.com. Yeah. Little Debbie fudge rounds. I never had them in my life. Maybe I did. Maybe I have. I just don't remember them. No, because oatmeal cream pies will forever be superior. I know what those are. So maybe I have had a fudge round, but I just don't know what they are. I don't. I guess maybe I do know. Oatmeal cream pies are disgusting. So signed up for Whatnot. Don't see the credit. I'm lost. You should see it. Maybe take a little bit to get the credit. If you don't get the credit, Misty, just reach out to Whatnot. They have a support team, and they should give you the credit. They're pretty good about that. So just let them know you signed up with my code, and you didn't get the credit. They should give it to you. Should be goodwill.com, yeah. Yeah, you're canceled for that comment. Oatmeal cream pies are not very, very good. If I were to eat any of those crappy desserts, it would be those cosmic brownies. Those are probably the best. Cosmic brownies are yummy. Put them in an air fryer for 5 minutes at 400. The oatmeal cream pie things, no thanks. I'm not really an oatmeal fan. Now everybody wants oatmeal cream pies. It's late at night and we're talking about oatmeal cream pies. Everybody's getting hungry. This is not good while I sip on my vanilla Coke. Are those special brownies? No. I wish I could talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about that. No, that's for another live. Not for a TikTok live, that's for sure. Who's running to the store? I know. A lot of people are probably running to the store right now. Do you have a good resource for appraising art? No. I have no clue how to appraise art. I'd try to look for somebody locally that deals in art. That's what I would do. Get out of here with those bricked up cocoa flavor cornstarch patties. No Coke, I'll have another glass of wine. No. I'm going off to sleep. Time for bed. Grammy. Hey, I need some. Tomorrow night we'll definitely be drinking on the Whatnot show. That puts me right to bed. We always order Buffalo Wild Wings right afterwards. We munch on those. We go to bed. That's what we do. You can do it on IG. No, so I don't really partake in that. I've only done it once in my life. No, twice in my life. yeah, I don't want to call somebody out, but I think you guys know somebody close to me that does it. He normally peer pressures me into it, but I've had ones that you can eat before, and that was not a fun experience. I don't think I'm built to have that kind of stuff in my system. I like to be able to control my thoughts at all times, and that stuff makes me not being able to control my thoughts. So, yeah, you can do it on IG. You can do it on. I wish I could go live on IG, but I can't do it off Restream, and I don't want to use my other phone to do it. So, Kayla, we'll one day tell that story. It was a hilarious story. It was funny, but Catsman, maybe not. I don't know. You guys should be able to tell who it is. Helps me control my thoughts. Yeah, it doesn't. I like to be in control of my thoughts at all times, and I like to drink, but I don't like to do that. I don't like it. Don't like the experience. I guess maybe it depends on the strains and all that stuff, but I don't partake in it. So it's also not legal here in Florida yet. So yeah. But anyways, it's 10:30 right now. I need to get all this stuff photoed for Whatnot. If you guys haven't saved the show, go save the show. Let me see how many people have saved the show by now. People are signing up. Somebody signed up through my link. Who signed up through my link? Who said Misty said that she signed up through the link? Let me see if I didn't get a notification, Misty. All right, hold on. Thrift and Dirty did, and Misty Poo, you got it, Misty. So you should see your credit here shortly because I have it from your follower link. So I got the notification. So you should see your credit. It'll probably maybe take an hour or so to go through. Let me see how many people have pre-saved the show really quick. Ever seen St. Party Green? No. St. Patty's? I think you meant St. Patty's. No, I haven't. By the way, how do you guys feel about that show that Kat sent you to? How do you guys feel about that show? You guys were on, those of you who were on Whatnot tonight. 79 people have saved it. Everybody go save it. It's not cheap. Fly down. You missed it. She sent you to a show. I don't know how I feel about those shows. The iPad Nano show. Yeah. So those shows are called they're mystery box shows, right? And people are spending $220 for mystery box purses. And then when she shows the purse that you get, she says the MSRP is like $320 or something like that. Somebody spent $220 for a $320 MSRP purse. If you go on eBay, those exact purses are priced at like $68. I don't know how I feel about those shows, but I feel like those shows are a scam. And I don't mean to like throw shade at people, but I don't like when, either those people are clueless that eBay even exists, which doesn't make any sense because the person that person is that they used to sell on eBay Poshmark, so they know how it works. People are paying $220 for a purse you can get for $68. Yeah. She does have like Gucci purses and stuff throughout. So there are purses that are worth more, but I'm sure even the Gucci purses aren't like the high end Gucci purses. They're like the low end ones that are like $350. So obviously she's making bank on those because she's probably getting them wholesale for like $40 and then she sells them for $220. Good hustle, but I would never want my business to be incorporated with that kind of hustle. It's a very, very shady way to hustle because you're selling them for basically what retail stores charge for them at their outlets. Their outlets probably, Michael Kors outlets probably have those purses. You can go to Ross and get those same purses. They have $328 MSRP, and at Ross they're like $100. So you're giving stuff away to almost help other resellers and people trying to get deals. That's no compensation to you. Yeah. No comparison to you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I wasn't comparing what I do to her because I would never do a show like that. So some people have YouTube videos about her. Yeah. I don't really know the drama between that because I'm not in that community, but I can see why, because that's like really, really shady. So basically, like dissolve bath rings. Okay, Karen, it's really worth $3K. What? What are you Mac, what are you on tonight? Your comments are so all over the place. Mac, you are going crazy tonight. Even in Cat's chat, I was trying to figure out what you were commenting about your Wi-Fi in the well. What was that? Your Wi-Fi in the well. I don't even understand what that was even about. So, yeah. Yeah, lots of drama. Yeah. Well, the lady that called me out on Instagram for being for being for being transphobic. That same lady hates those two, and that's how I like know a little bit about that drama, just a tiny bit, because I don't really follow her either. But yeah, they're all like meshed in all that drama, and I'm like, I am not part of this. This is not high school. So the bath bomb has a real ring inside. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what those are. So told y'all, entertainment purposes only. I got you, Mac. Yeah, I don't know anything about bath bombs. Do you think I've ever used a bath bomb in my life? I've never used a bath bomb in my entire life. Somebody's comments were filtered to protect the community's experience. Yeah, I don't know. Just a weird way to sell, to be honest. That's all I gotta say. Just a weird way to sell. Misty Poo. I'm assuming that's you, Misty Poo. You just followed me. Appreciate you. When did you become transphobic? I never heard. So, yeah, I made a post. It's actually here on TikTok. Chris, stop it. I made a post here on TikTok. There was a lady that sells a course, and she was telling people not to film in thrift stores because you're giving away all your information, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell the whole story because this is so old that it doesn't really matter anymore. But I posted that onto Instagram. So when she was here on TikTok, her account, I think she deleted it right after I made that video because she got so much flack for it. Felix, appreciate you. But I posted that video, and here on TikTok, it was fine because everybody was supportive and everything. I post that same video to Instagram. I guess she has a big following on Instagram. So I got blasted by a bunch of female resellers that were saying like, you don't know what you're talking about. Who is this guy? He doesn't even sell that much stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, my eBay store is linked in my bio. She doesn't even have an eBay store. She's just trying to sell you guys a course. Like that was the whole thing. She was trying to tell us not to share information because it hurts her course sales. It's basically what it boils down to. She doesn't give any free content anymore because she sells it through her course. She sells it through her groups, all that stuff. So that's why I don't really like. Don't tell people not to share information just because you want to sell a course. I don't like that. I don't stand by those rules. So Josh, Kat's husband, said, what did he say? He said, God, what did he say? He said, what did he say? What did Josh say, Kat? I can't remember his exact statement, but it was freaking hilarious. What did he say, Kat? Please tell me what he said, because it is hilarious, because I know Josh. If you know Josh, he is outlandish. He is crazy. He will say the most. He's like a comedian, one of those comedians that say like dirty jokes and like, like not like you know what I'm saying, like those jokes that only the comedians can say and a normal person can't say. So he said something about he said something like this. I'm not going to say what exact words he said, but he said something even worse than this. He said, she looks like a Karen, something like she looks like a Karen and she also looks like a dude too. Something along the lines of that. She looks like a male Karen, or something along the lines of that, but it was worse. He used worse words than that. So that lady who literally has a page for reselling drama, you have to pay monthly to learn about all the reselling drama. She saw that comment. Then on her story post, because I said LOL underneath it, again, this came from my brother-in-law. I said LOL to it. It was a very, on the edge kind of comment. I said LOL, and she said, basically not blaming him, but blaming me because I said LOL, that I am transphobic and I'm allowing transphobic kind of stuff on my platform, blah, 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 blah. And that I only attack female resellers. That's it. I only attack female resellers. So then I made a story post, and I posted the reel that I made about the male reseller that did the exact same thing. And I made a TikTok about him, and I made a reel about him. I tagged her in that comment. She didn't say anything about it because she knew she was wrong right off the bat. I don't just go after one type of person that's stupid. If you look at my following across all platforms, it's like 78% female. Why would I attack female resellers? That makes no sense for me, and I'm not that kind of person. So I had a whole bunch of people back me, but for a while there, I was transphobic, and then she dropped it after like a day. So that was pretty fun. It was all because of Kat's husband. It was all because of Kat's husband. Thanks, Josh. You got me in trouble. I appreciate you. It was actually hilarious. We laughed about it for like a week after that because it was such a stupid thing. But yeah, that lady is all about drama. That's all she is. She's complete drama. But if you guys know me, you know my character. That's not me at all. I appreciate everybody, no matter what race, color, sex, doesn't matter to me. You could be anybody. Doesn't affect me in any way. So like, you can't take Josh anywhere. That's the problem with that guy. He doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to stop, but it is funny. It is super funny. He is super duper funny. You have to just let it go. If you know Josh in real life, you have to let it go. By the way, Josh is nowhere near transphobic. He's not that kind of person. His sister actually is in the process of. So, yeah, he can make that kind of joke because he's in that spot. That's why he makes that kind of joke. That's why he didn't feel like it was bad to make that kind of joke, but he did. So, whatever. But y'all love him for it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. You have to love Josh's humor. Josh is a very funny dude. So, yeah. But that lady doesn't know anything about me. Doesn't know anything about him. She just made an assumption based off one LOL. Literally one LOL brought me into that world. And she was trying to tear me down, but you got to work a little harder to try to tear old K-Way down, because my character shows through all my videos and everything I've done. I have a good support system from you guys, so it doesn't really affect me at the end of the day. But yeah, that's the drama for the end of the day. That's the only drama I'm ever getting in when it comes to that. Those people on Facebook, because Facebook and Instagram are a crazy spot to get into that spot. TikTok, okay, you can get yourself out of it, but for a while there, it was rough waters I was treading over there on Instagram. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. I'm going to go ahead and head off. Whatnot show tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you haven't saved the show, go save it. It's going to be a good one. Remember, we're giving away a pair of Yeezy slides. What's up, Caroline? Let me show you guys the Yeezy slides really quick. We're giving away a pair of Yeezy slides. Tell Josh you said you love him. I do love him. He's an awesome dude. He's just a little weird sometimes. But we're giving away a pair of Yeezy slides. So this is going to be buyer appreciation. As long as you buy one item, you will be entered in the giveaway for the Yeezy slides. So be there tomorrow night. It'll be a nice show. It'll be a fun show. It should be quick too. We're going to run everything 30-second sudden death. So things potentially can go for pretty cheap. You use the link, you get $15 spent for free. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Trisha, you're last actually, because we're about to sign off. But that's okay. You're still here. You're forever first. But appreciate you guys hanging out. And I'll be live tomorrow morning shipping out some orders. So make sure you come in tomorrow morning. And yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. How do you sign up? Link in the description of this video, Sarah. There'll be a link down in the description of this video. You copy the Linktree link. There'll be a Whatnot section sign up right there. You click that Whatnot section and then you sign up through that link. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.